In a quaint village, nestled within the tender folds of billowing hills, a young boy named Ethan found his home. His dreams were as expansive as the limitless heavens, to become an archer of unmatched prowess, his identity intertwined with precision and accuracy. However, the path to greatness was lined with trials. During the early days of his training, Ethan grappled with his bow, his arrows seeming to have minds of their own. He endured countless misses, his targets unscathed, while his pride bore the brunt of his failures. His heart, once resounding with confidence, harbored flickers of doubt. But Ethan refused to surrender to the tempest of his struggles. He clung to the mantra resonating within his spirit, "The winner is never the one who quits." This sentiment became his beacon during those dark times, guiding him through his uncertainties and towards his dreams. His eyes, once alight with unrefined resolve, gained a depth of determination born from overcoming adversity. His journey was not just about becoming an archer, but also about realizing that the path to accomplishment was a crucible for character. In the end, his struggle was a testament to his endurance, the story of a young boy who learned that defeat was merely a stepping stone to victory, and that true strength sprouted not from perfection, but resilience. Ethan, the boy who dreamt of the skies, had learned to weather the storm. The journey to mastery was an arduous one, filled with obstacles for Ethan. Each day he would greet the morning sun, a bow in hand, and venture into the solitude of the nearby dew-kissed meadow. He would find his spot beneath an old oak tree, its leaves in the gentle breeze, creating a symphony that accompanied his daily ritual. His determined eyes would focus on his target, a makeshift straw dummy stationed at the end of the clearing. His posture, a testament to his dedication, was firm. His grip on the bow was strong, and he would release his arrows with an air of hopeful expectation. Yet more often than not, his arrows would veer off course, their path straying from the mark, creating a disheartening pattern in the grassy earth around Dummy. This recurring pattern sowed seeds of doubt in his otherwise determined heart. His frustration was palpable. It hung around him like a cloud, visible in the furrow of his brow and the clenching of his jaw. Yet it was not Ethan's nature to allow frustration to consume him. He would often pause, close his eyes, and take a deep breath. His mantra, a whispered promise to himself, was his anchor amidst the storm of his shortcomings, a constant reminder that victory was the sweet fruit born of the tree of perseverance. The arrow would be nocked once more, his eyes would refocus, and his mantra would echo in the silence of the meadow. Each miss, each shortcoming, was a stepping stone, a lesson to be learned rather than a failure. The words of his served as a beacon, guiding him through his doubts, keeping his spirit alight in the face of adversity. As the sun would set, casting long shadows across the meadow, Ethan would collect his arrows and return home, his body tired but his spirit undeterred. This was his routine, his testament to the importance of perseverance, a living embodiment of the belief that the path to success is not always a straight shot, but a constant dedication to trying, learning, and improving. In his search for enlightenment, Ethan found himself guided by the village's esteemed archer, a wise sage known as Master Lee. Under his vigilant tutelage, Ethan began to perceive failure not as a hindrance but as a crucial foundation to triumph. Master Lee's role was pivotal in transforming Ethan's doubts and fears into an unyielding determination. Each miss, instead of disheartening him, served only as fuel for his burgeoning resolution. This reflection on Ethan's journey underlines the essentiality of guidance, encapsulating the profound impact of mentorship in shaping his spirit and resilience. A day of profound significance greeted the village when it hosted a majestic archery tournament, attracting competitors from all corners of the world. Amid the pulsating crowd of driven competitors stood Ethan, his heart pounding with anticipation, struggling to contain his excitement and fear. The gravity of the tournament weighed heavily on him as he set foot on the battlefield, bracing himself against swirling doubts and burgeoning jitters. His mantra, a beacon in the storm of his emotions, guided him, steadying his resolve amidst the pulsing sea of uncertainty. In each round, Ethan found himself pitted against formidable adversaries, their seasoned prowess threatening to overshadow his budding confidence. Every arrow he launched was not just a demonstration of his skill, but a testament to his resilience, a battle against his own inner demons of self-doubt and fear. There were moments when his confidence wavered, his hand shook, his aim faltered. But each time he found strength in his mantra, his unwavering compass, and his ironclad determination. With the release of the final arrow, a moment hung in the balance, a breath held, a hope whispered. The arrow sliced through the air, found its mark with unerring precision, a bull's eye that echoed Ethan's victory. It was more just a triumph over his adversaries. It was a victory over his fears and doubts, a testament to the resilience he displayed. In the end, it was not just his skill but his grit and tenacity that prevailed, a reflection of the integral role resilience plays in overcoming challenges and emerging victorious. In the midst of ecstatic cheers that filled the air, Ethan stood, a symbol of unyielding determination. His humility, however, was undisturbed by the jubilation surrounding him. Ethan understood and treasured the fact that his ultimate achievement wasn't in clinching the tournament, but the transformative journey that led him to this point. He fully grasped victory was less about being the first to reach the finish line and more about the courage to persist through the storm of challenges. Standing there, Ethan looked to the horizon, understanding that this was merely the inauguration of his journey as an archer. His spirit was ignited with the timeless wisdom. The true victor is not the one who never quits, but the one who never surrenders his journey.